Welcome in, you're playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to Westbridge Hills, our 10-year anniversary map here. And oh, it looks like the weather is looking beautiful out there today, everyone. Hey, at least it's not raining in the shed, right? For those who remember Farming Simulator 13, or, well, any other game prior to 22, I think, right, everyone? Yeah, if it rained in the sheds, right? Everyone, like, it rained inside, it rained outside. It didn't matter where you were, everyone, it rained, right? But, in 22 here, you know, if you got a roof over your head and if it's done properly, it doesn't actually rain inside. Oh, just going back and playing this series, Evan, just remembering all the little things that have changed here in Farming Simulator. Somebody else pointed out another big change here between like Farming Simulator 2013 and Farming Simulator 23 here. Everyone, like back in the day, everyone, like if I wanted to pull, let's just take this drill here, for example, I could probably hook it up to this tractor and pull it. That's probably not going to happen here in Farming Simulator 23 anymore. And you've seen that with the spreader there last episode of it, which actually kind of surprised me. Like, this is a 175 horsepower tractor, and it couldn't pull that. I don't know. That doesn't seem quite right to me, to be honest. I mean, 175 horsepower. Seems like that should be enough horsepower for that, but it could be a weight thing, too, I guess. You know, it is a little bit smaller tractor there. You know, maximum 145, and plus, you know, it's got that red paint on it too, so you know what they say about the red paint, right? Ah, boy. And I wonder why none of the case tractor lovers watch my channel. Anyway, can't resist poking some fun at them, right, Evan? So anyway, since last episode, I finished liming and cultivating the field, so that is all done here. Like I said, it is now raining outside. Also, I've made a couple of changes here since last episode. The kind of changes I've mentioned, plus a couple of ones you folks have suggested here as well. I have turned off seasons, everyone. So seasons have been turned off. So we can plant pretty much wherever we want. For those who watch our multiplayer videos, this is how we play on multiplayer. We don't do seasons, everyone. We just play, right? You want to plant the field, go plant your field. You want to harvest, if it's ready to harvest, you know, go harvest the field. So that's how we're going to be playing on here, everyone. We're not going to be paying attention to the seasons. Now, with that being said, I do have seasons, as in the months, still turned on yet. I didn't turn that off. So we will be going through the months. It just, it won't be of any effect to us. So, like, if you go look at our calendar, well, there's no calendar there, right? Which, incidentally, obviously, for those of you who've seen, like, our previous map there, the Upper Mississippi River Valley, there was a couple of times where somehow that got turned off. And I think on the map before that, too, it happened. I don't know if there's something causing that or what, but yeah, that's basically how we're going to be playing. And then I have also turned off precision farming. A couple of you folks in the comments said maybe we should try playing without that as well. So we're going to be going like retro old school here, at least as far as 23 is concerned anyway. I suppose we could take it back even a step further if we wanted. Now, I don't remember. Somebody, I think, didn't Farming Simulator 2013 had lime, didn't it, everyone? I could be wrong. Maybe not, but we do have lime turned on yet. We could turn off weeds, right? Because Farming Simulator 2013 didn't have weeds. I don't think, everyone. We, of course, have field stones off. Plowing is on. Plowing was back in 2013, at least from what I remember. I do have crop destruction turned off, for those of you wondering. Yeah, just turn that rubbish off. Crop destruction, and of course, stones are like, yeah, just do yourself a favor, Roman. If you're maybe new to the game, you haven't played Farming Simulator 23 before, boy, I've got to watch this, Evan. Farming Simulator 2013 and 23. Oh, yeah. If you haven't played Farming Simulator 23 before, do yourself a favor, just turn the stones off. They are extremely excessively stupid. Put up bluntly. That is probably the most rubbish feature Giants has in the game is stones. Now, mind you, if you want to torture yourself and you really want to experience it, you're welcome to turn them on, but I would highly suggest just turning that stupidity off and leave it off. You'll thank me later. Anyway, what are we doing? Well, we're going to head to the shop here because I don't know why. I've just never been a fan of this particular planter for some reason, Evan, so we're going to go ahead and sell this planter. First off, we're on a more of what I would consider an American map, Evan, so let's see what we can find for an American planter. I don't remember. I should have looked this up, Evan. I don't remember what planter we used back in Farming Simulator 2013. Probably was this one for all I know. With that being said, I'm not planning on using it. We're going to get rid of it. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have any case planters, Evan. I don't know. I'll have to go look. We'll see what we got in the shop here in a minute once we get rid of this atrocity. And actually, I don't know. Can I even sell this here? Maybe not. We'll see what we get. Well, that sequence here now can't even. Oh wait, nope. There we go. There's the option to sell. I don't think it gives us any more money this way, by the way. So 42,000 here, and if we go to, that's the wrong one. I need to go to this one. Cedars. Oh, that's 52,000. Well, heck, I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. That's showing the money. Okay. It is not telling me. Okay, I gotta click it here first, probably. Yes. You're not gonna tell me how much I'm gonna make from this. Oh, 57,000. Oh, okay, so we do make a little bit more here. So it's saying 57,000 here. Here it is saying 52. So we're making like 5,000 more. So it must be like a 10% increase. Is this thing repaired, by the way? Let me back up to this here a minute. I think it'll tell me. That is something you can do here in 23. I want is 70% painting. That might be worth doing, maybe. It does give you a little bit of extra money, everyone. And typically the extra money you get for it is a little bit more than like the paint job. So if you look at this, it's going to cost us $1,800 to paint it. So we need to be closer to 60,000. Let's see what we get for this once we do this. Nah, about 59. So yeah, it probably wasn't much of a difference. I have to do the math exactly, but usually you get a little bit more. Okay, let's sell it. Yep, 59,000, almost 60. Hopefully we can buy another planter for that price, because otherwise I just set myself up for failure here, everyone. Okay, let's go to the shop. We want cedars. And probably none of this rubbish 3-meter stuff. That's, you know, well, it's actually 6 meters there. Oh, yeah, but that goes with that piece there, I think. We got a Pottinger. That's 109th. Oh, boy, that's 120. It's getting a little expensive here, everyone. Got the horse one there. That, I'm assuming these two pieces probably go together. That'd be about 70,000. 65,000 for that one. That is 3 meters. Rubbish. Why do they even bother building something like this? And, like, who in their right mind is using this type of equipment? And I'm talking real life here, by the like, who in their right mind in real life is using this garbage? Like, really? 6 meters. Yeah, now we're getting up a little bit more of a reasonable size. I have 111,000 though. A little outside of our price range. Horse avatar. Definitely outside of our price range at the moment. Oh, you can customize the seed and fertilizer on that one. Nice. Oh, bumps up the seed. That's interesting. Why would adding that extra tank bump up the seed? Huh. Okay. Another... Oh, look at that. Another 3 meter... Yeah, okay. Oh, from the premium expansion. 6 meters. Not bad. I don't know. It's a blue one, though. Farmet. I don't know if I've ever heard of that brand before. That's a bit of a new one to me. 111,000. Oh, there we go. Bednair. I think, is that a Canadian brand? I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'd like to say this is Canadian, but I don't know. You folks in the comments, let me know. I'm probably wrong on that. Maybe it's something else, but for some reason that is sticking in my mind as a Canadian brand. 72,000. That's basically 100,000, 111, 110,000 there. That is 9 meters. Not bad. I'm kind of tempted by that one, but a little outside of our price range. So, and like I was saying, I don't think I have any red equipment. So, I think we're going to have to go with something green. That one just breaks my heart, you know, buying a John Deere one. I think we're going to have to go probably try this John Deere 1590 grain drill one. Just the old classic drill here. Let's do that with fertilizer tanks. We are playing again without precision farming. So a couple of things change with this here. There it is. I was like, where'd it go? So without precision farming, we need to fertilize twice. For those of you maybe have played without precision farming before, which obviously we all did back when Farming Simulator first came out. When Farming Simulator first came out, we did not have precision farming. Farming Sim 23, that is. But yeah, pretty much once precision farming came out of it, I typically almost always play with precision farming turned on. Don't know that there's really anything about it I don't like. So, and it does some pretty cool things. Although, again, one of my main gripes with precision farming has always been, how do you do precision farming without GPS? Anyone want to like explain that one to me? How does that work? Now, again, obviously mod-wise, I have GPS in the game here, but I'm just thinking more for the console players out there. Like, how do you folks do precision farming without GPS, right? Yeah. And, like, how does the game do it? Because, again, no GPS. Okay, I think there's seed and fertilizer around here somewhere. What is in these silos, if anything? Oh, that is, well, more of a invisible collision from the looks of it. Might not be anything in this tank. Let's go check. It's letting me fill it, but that doesn't tell me, like... Oh, silo's empty. Okay. Silo is empty. Okay. And let me guess. Silo is empty. Well, in that case, we need some liquid fertilizer. Why am I thinking? For some reason, I thought we had some other refill silos around here. Am I losing my mind on that one? Don't answer that question. I probably am. I don't remember this rock wall here in the original version. Was it? Maybe it was. Again, Evan, this is the Westbridge Hills here. More or less from Farming Simulator 2013. If you're just maybe joining us in on this series here, everyone. As I mentioned the last couple episodes, everyone, this is the map I started doing Farming Simulator videos on here, and that was approximately 10 years ago. So, I don't know. I think it's cool. Okay, seeds. Well, I can't afford that many, so how about, we do 5? Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good number. And then we need some liquid fertilizer. Let's see if we can fill this here first. Nice. This is something that really hasn't been fixed here in Farming Simulator 23 yet. Yeah, I got a planter that held multiple types. And when I say multiple types, it holds seeds and fertilizer. Try filling it from a silo system that holds both. Yeah, good luck with that one. Have fun with that. Okay. About 5,000. Yeah, let's do 2,000 of that. Now, again, Evan, this is going to give us one application of fertilizer. To get our maximum, we're going to have to do a second application. And I'm assuming our map has changed here as well, then. That should reflect that. I'm used to that precision farming one being up there. It's not there anymore, of course. Need lime fertilizer. Let's turn that on as well. Make sure we turn those on. So, yeah, we need lime fertilizer. Of course, Evan, if you have precision farming active, it does turn these options off because that is part of precision farming, not the base game anymore. But the dark blue, you can see some light blue here as well. So 13 has 2 applications, 14 has 1. Field, yeah, we shouldn't need any lime on this field. We should be good on that. I don't know why it's showing a little bit of missing spot there with lime, but oh well. Apparently missed a little bit. Whoops. Don't worry, field quality manager will let me know. And for those you're wondering, by the way, our field quality manager, Evan, is definitely on top of this. He noticed the missing wheat here from episode 1, Evan. I think maybe in an hour of that video release, and I was like, hey, you're going to go back and get that wheat, right? Yes. I did go back and get that wheat, as you folks can see. Cultivated it under, I did. Anyway. Like I said, our field quality manager takes his job very seriously. I mean, that's a couple things that have changed here, everyone, since Farming Simulator 2013. I mean, back when I started doing Westbridge Hills, everyone, we didn't have a field quality manager, so we could miss all the spots we wanted, right? And back then, we didn't have a channel historian either. Now on the RDAllen channel, we have a field quality manager. Again, takes his job very seriously. And we have a channel historian as well. Because when I can't remember stuff, he does. Probably a good thing. Okay, GPS. Another thing we didn't have so much of back in Farming Simulator 2013, at least at first. I'd like to say, was it the end of Farming Simulator 2013, or was it back in Farming Simulator 15 when we had GPS? I don't remember exactly, but best mod ever, in my opinion. At least it was back in 2015 or 13, whenever GPS was out, right? Oh, what do we want to plant on this field? Let's see what's here. We had wheat, or was it wheat or barley in here before? We had something in here. We had wheat. Okay. Oh, and speaking of wheat, by the way, that's right. I can sell this here at some point too before I forget. Yeah, month of January. Go figure. I brought our wheat down to the Ravenport rail silo. For those of you who are wondering what I did with the wheat here, that is the highest sell point for that. Obviously, again, I haven't sold it yet, because, well, as you can see, if we wait till January, we'll get 73,000 instead of 50,000 at the moment. Although tempting, because, again, any money at this point is kind of nice, right? We should get past this rain here, just so we're not planting in the rain. Let's tell the rain to go bye-bye here a minute. I forgot I was going to fast forward time and get rid of this rain. Hopefully it stops raining before it gets dark out. If not, I might just have to plant in the rain then. Come on, you're going to stop raining. Anytime now. Let's go see what the forecast looks like here a minute, maybe. What is the forecast telling us? It is going to stop raining at 1800. Okay, well, let's, I'm okay with that, I think. As it doesn't start getting too dark here. Shouldn't start getting dark at 6 o'clock in August, should it? There we go. That looks a little better, but I like that. No more rain. No more clouds. Sun is coming out. Let's start planting. And again, hopefully you folks are enjoying the Westbridge Hills series here in 23. Like I said before, Evan, this is the map from the Titanium DLC back in 2013. And again, this is the map I started my farming simulator videos on here. Again, 10 years ago, Evan. So again, just having a little bit of fun on this map. 10-year anniversary, essentially, Evan. Again, I don't typically go back and play maps very often. Unless they're like a really good map. I don't know that this is necessarily the case with this map. I'm not going to say this is like an outstanding map. Again, I didn't mind this map. I thought it was okay. I know some people really hated this map, though. I'm not entirely sure why that was. Like I said, I never minded it. I thought it was, at least for Giants, that one was a pretty decent map. Especially for their first attempt at an American map, anyway. Like, if I had to pick Giants American maps, that one, this is probably the better one, in my opinion. Like, pretty much since Farming Simulator 2013, I think Giants has done an American map. They've done it like a European map, that one, and they've done an American map, right? And like, of the ones they've done, this is probably the better one, in my opinion. Otherwise, we had, what, Ravenport? I don't even remember what all the map names were. But to be honest, we'll just, this was the better one, I think, in my opinion. And if I remember correctly, I think we did like close to 100 episodes back on this, back in the day, too. I'm going to have to go back and look at that series here again. Also, for those of you who watched episode 1 there, how many of you folks liked the little introduction there? That was from the original video back in the day. Again, like I said, 10 years ago, 10 years ago, episode 1, Farming Simulator 2013 on Westbridge Hills. I think a few things have changed since then. Both the game, hopefully the recording quality, hopefully the audio quality a little bit as well. Just, a lot of changes, right, everyone? Back in 2013, I think we were simply just recording in high definition, which, 1080p back in the day. Pretty sure it was 1080p. I don't think it was 720. I think we were doing 1080 back then yet. Just using a little cheap headset mic. I don't know that my setup's necessarily maybe a whole lot better in that department yet. Well, hopefully it is. We now have a little studio mic here we're using. I don't have the headset so much anymore. In fact, I don't really even have a headset at all anymore. My typical audio setup now is I use the studio mic, which for those who watch the live streams, you see what I use. Studio mic there, and then I've just got a pair of Apple earbuds. Just my preferred setup there, everyone, when it comes to that. I prefer the earbuds over like a full headset. Just it's a lot lighter on the head, if you know what I mean. You don't have this great big old headset on. Just put a couple little earbuds in, and yeah, nothing to it, right? And then, of course, since then, we're now recording in 4K here as well now. So instead of 1080p, Evan, we're now 4K. Little resolution upgrade, which we've been doing that for the last couple years now, I think it's been, Evan. So nothing probably too surprised about that one. We've been 4K here for, I'm going to get probably at least the last 2 years, hasn't it? Maybe 3, somewhere in there. Real life videos, I think, have been 4K for a little bit longer. At least with GPS, I can do some skip rows here. Makes it a little easier to turn around. Planting into our limed up field. Actually, interesting enough, it's leaving some white tracks there. That's kind of interesting. Oh, yeah, you're... well, let's see what's here. Course play. That's something we didn't have, at least back when I first started playing Evan. I don't know if it was out or not. It might have been out, Evan. I just did not start playing with it right away. I'm not entirely sure when course play came out. I'd like to say course play. I think I started playing that back more in like Farming Sim 15. I don't know if I used course play. And like I said, I don't remember if it was out back in 2013 or not. I don't recall exactly on that one. And by the way, if anyone knows of like any good case planter, by the way, let me know. I might have to check that out, Evan. I mean, obviously, we got the far superior planter at the moment. We're planting with the John Deere 1590. Obviously, that'll be way better than any case planter. But if there is a case planter available, we might switch to it here. Obviously, we have a bit of a red theme going on here at the moment. Yes, I know I'm going to have to go check myself in for driving red tractors, but... I mean, at least most of our equipment, our red equipment is where it belongs, Evan. Like to say, if it's red, you leave it in the shed, right? So most of our red equipment is in the shed over there. Or under the, more like a carport type shed there, either one, right? Right where that red equipment belongs. And I wonder why I'm losing subscribers. It must be case people. Just joking, by the way. We're not losing subscribers, but well, at least hopefully not anyway. Got to pick on the case tractor people. Okay, let's see what's up. Load up some comments here a moment, everyone. Reminder too, again, by the way, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there. Always appreciated as well. And then, of course, Evan, if you'd like to catch some more RDAllen content, you can follow myself over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below in the description of this video here. Plus, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, that information also down below in the description here of this video. We ask that you just please join us in on the RDAllen Teampseak server. Again, like I said, RDAllen Teampseak server information is down below. And yeah, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer server, Evan, we pretty much just have one rule. Just play nicely. I know, it's sometimes actually a pretty hard rule, believe it or not, but anyway. I have to get the brush hog out here. Mow down some of these shrubby bushes here. Now that would be a cool feature in the game that I would like the shrubby brushes, like if you're to mow them over, then they actually like come back, right? The way it works here, like if you mow them over, they don't come back, right? The grass will grow back, but not the shrubby bushes. Anyway, let's head over to the comments here a moment. Farm Boy was saying, played Farming Simulator 2013 for the first time on console back in 2014. Oh, was Farming Simulator 2013 available for the console? I couldn't remember if it was or not, Evan. So yes, Farming Sim in 2013 for the console. Now, I'm fairly certain, Evan, so that one was available for the console. That one is probably the one that did not have mods then, I think, right? Was 15 the first one, or was it maybe 17? 17 the first one that allowed mods for the console. Again, Evan, I have trying to think here. Have I? Maybe I have. I don't think I've ever played Farming Simulator on the console. I don't think. Maybe I have. I don't know. But yeah, I know back in the early days of Farming Simulator on the console one, consoles didn't have mods. Now, fortunately, that has changed. Consoles can have mods now. Can't have the same mods that the PC does, but at least you can have mods, right? Better than nothing. Unfortunately, at least in my opinion, you can't have any of the good mods. You know, you got GPS and like the time-saving stock check mod. I mean, the person that came up with this is an absolute genius. Great mod there. You also got the field calculator if you want that. I don't know that that's necessarily like a critical mod, but you got it. Critical mods, in my opinion, I mean, GPS. That's absolutely a critical mod. Autosave. That's that's another critical mod there, if you ask me. Absolutely got to have that one. It's only because Giant's autosave doesn't work. Oh, wait. Have I mentioned that before? Probably have. Okay. Tim was saying, can you do some bunker silage on this map? Might be cool for something different. That's actually not a bad idea of one. If you folks would like to see some silage on this map, let me know. I think we did some silage back in the day on this map, if I remember correctly. That, of course, has changed here since Farming Simulator 2013. And actually, speaking of silage, for those who remember, silage was, I think, first introduced back in Farming Simulator 2011. And that was part of, I don't remember the title of the DLC for that one, everyone. But that was the big DLC for Farming Simulator 2011. I know, everyone, going way back in the days, right, everyone? Like I said, I've played every single version of Farming Simulator since it's been released, everyone. I didn't start doing videos on it, though, until Farming Simulator 2013. So 2013 is when I started doing videos. Now, I'd have to go back in my timeline to look at one. I don't think Farming Simulator 2013 is the first farming videos I did. I believe that was like on the Agricultural Simulator series. I think I did those videos first, if I remember correctly. Then I started some of the Farming Simulator videos. For those who remember, I believe it was Historical Agricultural Simulator or Agricultural Simulator Historical, something like that, everyone. Back in the day, one of the things that game did that was kind of cool and very buggy was it actually did terrain manipulation. Like when you plowed the ground, everyone, you'd actually get like plowed ground. Now, of course, I mean, you know, the graphics back then weren't quite as stellar as they were today, but still, for back in the day, when that was pretty cool. And I don't think, to be honest, there's been any other game that has done that. Agricultural Simulator 2013 as well, I think, did that. But, you know, back in the day when there was some competition, well, I don't know, would you call it competition? I guess maybe you would call it competition, everyone, but back in the day, there were some other farming simulators out there, obviously. Like just farming, not farming simulator, but farming simulators. You had the Agricultural Simulator series. I think that series is dead at this point, isn't it, everyone? I don't think there's been a new Agricultural Simulator in quite a while that I know of, anyway. I could be wrong, but... should start going back to every other again, shouldn't I? A little easier to turn around. Well, let's see, 52%. Are we half done? We're pretty close to being half done, so we might have enough seed in the plan here to finish this field. Next comment here from Norton. I remember this map, mostly played on Idaho back in Farming Simulator 2013. Oh, yes, Idaho. That was a great map back in Farming Simulator 2013, from what I remember. Mason was saying, you sure aren't going to get much farming done in this series with the questionable red equipment. I guess we can survive this one series with red equipment. You probably would have been better off just keeping the red in the shed. As for seasons, I'd say turn it off. Awesome video. Keep up the hard work. Hey, thank you very much for that. Mason Farms. See, I knew there was something I liked about him. Or her. Never know nowadays, right? Him or her. Not sure what the comment there, but anyway. help if I lower it down. Lower it down. Out of curiosity, once it's lowered down, does it start using fertilizer? No, it does not. As soon as you start moving, it uses fertilizer. Okay. Matt was saying, we still use moldboard plows. To which I asked, why? Why are you still using moldboard plows? Again, I think I mentioned this last episode of one. There is still like a legitimate use for moldboard plows yet, just like in most of your normal farming operations. Very, very few farmers use them anymore. Killen was saying, fell in love with this back in Farming Simulator 2013. This is also the version of Westbridge Hills that brought back memories. The author made it identical to the original. Then he messed with the textures and ruined it. Haven't played it since. Over a year and a half ago. I'm assuming Killen is referencing this one here. At least when it comes to the map, I mean, the biggest thing I noticed, this map is way greener than the original map was, especially if you go back to like the very original map. For those of you who remember the very original map, that map was like dead. Then I think a lot of people complained, so Giants greened it up a little bit. I don't know why, but they did. Farmer Johnson was saying, can't wait to watch this series. I'm glad you're playing Westbridge Hills. And I just looked over at the time, everyone. Oh, it is time to wrap it up here this episode already. Oh, man. You know what they say when you're having fun, right, everyone? Oh, well. Anyway, with that, everyone, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.